Life, in its magnificent and messy glory, doesn't come with a manual. We often navigate its winding paths by feel, stumbling in the dark, hoping to find a sliver of light. We search for answers in self-help books and motivational speeches, and while they can help, sometimes the most profound wisdom is already woven into the fabric of our own culture, spoken in the language of our hearts. For those of us touched by the Filipino spirit, the lessons are there, not in complex theories, but in the everyday words and actions of our families, our communities, and our own inner voice. This is a journey through 3 scenes of life, guided by the timeless wisdom of Tagalog, to remind you of the strength, grace, and resilience you already possess. We all face storms. It might be the loss of a job, the end of a relationship, a health scare, or a simple, overwhelming feeling of being lost. In these moments, the world feels like it's closing in. The wind howls with doubts. Hindi ko kaya, I can't do this. The rain is a torrent of fear and uncertainty. It's easy to believe the storm will break you. But remember the Filipino spirit, a spirit forged in the path of literal typhoons. The lesson isn't to avoid the storm, but to learn how to stand within it. This is where you discover your LAKAS ng LOOB. Loob is a beautiful, uniquely Filipino concept. It doesn't just mean inside. It refers to your inner self, your will, your conscience, your heart. LAKAS ng LOOB is, therefore, the strength of your inner self. It's the courage that isn't about the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it. It's the resilience of the bamboo, kawayan, that bends with the hurricane winds but rarely breaks. Think of a time you felt completely defeated. You wanted to give up, but something small inside you, a whisper, urged you to take one more step. To get out of bed. To make one more phone call. To try one more time. That whisper was your LAKAS ng LOOB. How do you find it? Acknowledge the pain, don't dwell in it. It's okay to say, ang bigat sa pakiramdam, it feels heavy. Acknowledge the weight, but then, ask yourself, what is one small thing within my control? Maybe it's tidying your room, going for a short walk, or cooking a simple meal. Each small action is a declaration to the storm. You have not conquered me. Remember your pamilya, family, your strength is not a solitary endeavor. You are part of a tapestry. Think of your parents, your lola or lolo, who sacrificed immensely with a quiet dignity. Their blood runs in your veins. Their LAKAS is your inheritance. You endure not just for yourself, but for them, and for the family you are and will be. Trust the process of tease, endurance. Tease is often seen as suffering, but reframe it. See it as endurance, as the active process of holding on. The storm is not permanent. The rain will cease. The winds will calm. Your tease, fueled by your LAKAS ng LOOB, is what carries you from the fury of the storm to the calm of the dawn. The goal of this scene is not to defeat the storm, but to prove to yourself that you can withstand it. And in doing so, you build a foundation of inner strength that no future gale can easily shake. After the storm passes, you often find yourself at a crossroads. The path behind you is familiar but scarred. New paths stretch out before you, full of promise but also uncertainty. This is the stage of life filled with big decisions. What career to pursue? Who to love? Where to live? The pressure to choose the right path can be paralyzing. This is where 2 seemingly opposite, yet beautifully complementary, Filipino concepts come into play: BAHALA NA and DELIKADESA. BAHALA NA is often misunderstood by the outside world as a fatalistic, come what may. But in its truest sense, it is an active surrender and profound faith. It means, I have done my best. I have weighed my options. I have consulted my heart. Now, I will take this leap, and trust that the universe, God, or fate, Tadhana, will meet me halfway. It is not a shrug of indifference, but a prayerful step forward. However, this step should not be taken blindly. It must be guided by delikadesa. This word translates to tact or propriety, but its essence is deeper. It's a sense of careful discernment, of thoughtful consideration for the consequences of your actions on yourself and others. It's the inner compass that helps you choose a path that is not only good for you, but is also right and honorable. How do you navigate the crossroads? Consult your buddy, inner knowing, not just your ISAP, mind. your mind will list pros and cons. This is important, but quiet the noise and listen to your body, your gut feeling, your intuition. Does one path feel tama, right, in your soul, even if it's harder? Does another feel mali, wrong, even if it's easier? Your inner knowing often has the map your logical mind cannot see. Practice delikadesa in your choices. Ask yourself, if I take this path, will it bring honor or shame to my family? Will it help or harm others? Will I be able to look at myself in the mirror with pride? A choice made with delikadesa is a choice you are less likely to regret. Take the leap with bahala na. Once you have used your discernment, trust your decision. The fear of making the wrong choice often causes more suffering than the wrong choice itself. Say, Janawa ko na ang lahat. I have done everything I can. Now, take a deep breath, step onto your chosen path, and whisper, Bahala na. This releases the debilitating anxiety and allows you to walk with a lighter, more open heart. The crossroads is not a test to find the one perfect path. It is an invitation to choose a path that will shape you, teach you, and lead you to the next version of yourself. Walk it with both faith and wisdom. You have weathered the storm. You have chosen your path. Now, as you walk it, the landscape begins to change. You start to see the beauty not just in the destination, but in the journey itself. This is the stage of integration, of understanding that a life well lived is not a solitary achievement, but a tapestry woven with threads of gratitude and shared humanity. The guiding lights for this part of the journey are Utang na loob and PAKIKISAMA. Utang na loob is another deeply nuanced concept. Literally, a debt of the inner self. It is often misinterpreted as a burdensome debt. But at its core, it is a profound sense of gratitude and reciprocal goodwill. It is the recognition that you are who you are because of the love, sacrifice, and help of others. Your parents, a teacher who believed in you, a friend who stood by you. It is not a debt to be repaid with cold calculation, but a gratitude to be honored by living well and paying that goodness forward. Pakikisama is the active expression of this gratitude in harmony with others. It is the spirit of getting along, of cooperation, of being a good companion. It's the joy found in shared moments, in community, in the understanding that we are all connected. How do you live in the light of the sunrise? Practice active gratitude, Utang na loob. Don't just feel grateful, express it. Tell your parents, Salamat sa lahat ng sakripisyo niyo, thank you for all your sacrifices. Acknowledge the help you receive. But more importantly, let this gratitude inform your actions. Succeed not just for yourself, but as a testament to those who helped you. Your success becomes their victory, too. Cultivate pakikisama. Be the person who fosters harmony. Lend a hand without being asked. Share your blessings, no matter how small, be it food, time, or a listening ear. Remember the bayanihan spirit. Be willing to help carry someone else's load. In lifting others, you elevate your own spirit. See your life as a continuing story. Your journey does not end. Every sunrise is a new beginning. The lessons from the storm give you strength for future challenges. The wisdom from the crossroads guides your future choices. The gratitude and harmony you cultivate today become the foundation for a legacy of kindness and resilience. Life, then, is not a straight line. It is a cycle of storms, crossroads, and sunrises. You will revisit each scene many times. But now, you are armed with the timeless wisdom of your heritage. You have the LAKAS ng LOOB to face the gales, the BAHALA NA and DELIKADESA to choose your path with faith and discernment, and the Utang na loob and PAKIKISAMA to walk that path with a grateful and harmonious heart. So go forth, and live your life not as a problem to be solved, but as a story to be lived, a beautiful, resilient, and deeply Filipino story. Kaya mo, yan. You can do it. And remember, you never walk alone. Want to carry this inspiration with you every day? Our new ebook, Finding Your Light, is available now. Dive deeper into these life-changing lessons and stories. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more wisdom to guide your journey.